Hey you guys! Yes, he's finally arrived. Haha, the Hunchback. I ordered this a month ago from my usual suppliers, and it is still sat somewhere in Hong Kong. So I saw this the other day on Comic and Cocktails and snapped one up. So I'm going to end up with two of these, but we'll figure something out with that. Leonardo as the Hunchback Ultimate Action Figure. This is a big box. This is a big guy. And we have Leonardo as a Hunchback on the side, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles plus Universal Monsters. NECA, real toys, stuff on the back. On the side here we have, obviously, the Hunchback. Now you see, this is, we'll get on that in a minute, but Leonardo, Hunchback, Frankenstein, the Mummy. This one is obviously going to be, we've seen the pictures of her. That is obviously going to be the Invisible Man. That one is the last one, and I'm not sure. I'm guessing that's going to be Splinter, and it's going to be... I'm going to make a guess at something like Van Helsing. Looking at the hat, I can't think of anything else that wears a hat like that. Can you? Maybe Van Helsing. But the thing I was going to mention... Oh, yes, underneath. Includes opening shell, brain, jar, skull bone, shovel, katanas, flames, and interchangeable hands. Wrong. There. And right. So yeah, don't leave it with it pointing out. It's got to look like that. Yeah. All the design people and everything. Now, my one thing as a fan of the Universal Monsters, and this being the Hunchback, the Hunchback is the Hunchback of Notre Dame. But this has connections to Frankenstein, because it mentions brains for the monster and things like that. So, is it? I don't know. I'm not sure, because the Hunchback Egor in the Universal Monsters doesn't have red hair and a beard. It does have a beard, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. So it's not a red beard, but I don't know. It's just they've mixed the two. I'd rather they've said Leonardo as Egor or something like that rather than the Hunchback. Yeah. Anyway, voiceover guy is having a day off today, so I've got his horror brother, his brother that does the horror section things, called Half Price. So he's going to read the back of the box to you. Take it away, Half Price. See what lurks in the shadows. He has a mind for monsters. Witness the horrifying backstory. Katana-wielding creature feature. Shell bent on revenge. The Hunchback. Wow, thanks. My pleasure. Yep, go sit in the corner. Have a croissant, of course. He likes croissants, apparently. So yes, this is Hunchback. Let's open the front of the box. And there he is. The Hunchback, whose hair isn't quite as red as it is on the picture on the front. But anyway, yeah. Right, so, oh, his skull's come out. The skull has escaped. You can see, obviously, it's been rattling around in there because it's scuffed the front of the box. There is the nice artwork on the side. So, let's find... what have I done with the stabby things? There they are. The scissors. Yes. So we should have taken out the bottom of the box because everybody keeps telling me to take things out of the bottom of the box. There we go. Right. Slide this bad boy out. Now there feels to be two trays. There we go. Just out of interest, the card on the back is a lab kind of thing with a table. Well, there's a table in the corner, so I'm presuming it's supposed to be a lab scene. Right, we have the skull, which we'll pop back in there for a second. Hands and things in the tray at the bottom there. The man himself, the Hunchback. Thank you, the Hunchback. Yeah, Leonardo. So, let's have a look. Where's the stabby things? We shall cut through, because I know how much some of you out there like to watch me cut through the little strings and things. There we go. Okay, we'll do it that way because there we go. I think I've already cut that one. And the foot, there we go. So I think that's all of them. Yep, he's itching to get out of the packet. Take his katanas out. And again, the skull and the brain. And his accessories. Right, there we go. We're getting showered in cable ties. Cable ties. There we go. Right, so katanas. Let's have a quick look at. Do like look at that. Look at the dials on the front. I nearly said knobs. The dials on the front there. Canisters. There is no liquid in there. The brain is attached to the lid, which helps it look like it's floating. That's kind of clever. It does look like it's floating. Yeah, I do like that. That is. And I see it's also got a little hole in the bottom there, so I'm guessing it plugs in somewhere. Pretty cool. We also had a little skull, which also has a little hole in the bottom of it. Simple little skull. Accessories wise, we have a plethora of hands. Well, he's one a spade and one a shovel. I guess that's a spade because it's got that shape to the top of it. You see, this is technical stuff for you. That is a shovel. That is a spade because of the way the head is shaped. There you go. Thank you. You can all thank me later when you win a pub quiz because you knew that fact. Remember me. Just out of interest, let's have a look because we've got two kind of flame effects. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with those. We've got, oh, they look really good for picking noses. If that's the nose he picked, he should have picked a better one. It's comedy. It's comedy. I'm trying to be funny. It's not working. Right, we have this, which looks like it's got a weird bit in the middle there, which I thought it might come apart, but it doesn't. So is that what the flame effects are for? Oh no, they're for the they're for the swords. Gee, George. I'm glad you're here to tell me these things. Yeah. An interesting selection of hands. That's a fist. Shoot, so now focus, that is a fist. Then he's got his two katana holding hands and two pointing fingers. Not nose picking fingers. Yeah, two fists, yeah, so he's got a selection of both hands for both sides. Right, but let's get to the man himself, because I know you're all itching to see the figure. Right, so, there he is. It's a shame the beard isn't a little redder, like he's on the box, but then I don't think the Igor in the... Sorry, I'm going to keep calling him Igor. The hunchback in that movie had quite as big a beard. He's got one eye... dude, I'm not sure which eye am I talking to, because one's kind of looking at me and the other's not. Just pick one. Just look. I'm over here. Yeah. It's not bad. Like, it's a pretty cool face. Outfit, not too bad. Stitching effect on there. That is a rubber piece. That body part there is also rubber. There is a bug on his pants. There's some more bugs there. They look very... the Mummy. You know, the Brendan Fraser one. Definitely look more mummy than a hunchback. Nice. Oh, they move. Cool. Knee pads which move with... Are they loose? No, they move with the bottom half of the leg. Big padlock on there. It's Michelle. He's brought his sister. It's Michelle. Dun-dun-ch. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't get a laugh either. I know. Don't do them kind of jokes, okay? We have padlock. Now, which bit opens? So the hinges there. There we go. Doesn't, that's me creaking. Ooh, that feels a little nerve-wracking, going back like it's not going to. It does, but that hinge does feel a little stiff. So we can put, this is a way round and a knot that way, goes that way, and then that one, I guess, will somehow, there we go, plug in there. Cool. Ooh, big bug. Big spider. That's kind of novel. Oh, some kind of insecty thing there. That's a good way to store the parts, I suppose. There is a little silver thing now, which I think is probably where his arm joint goes in. Yeah, that's novel. Right, see if we can close it with those in there. Yes, we can. And I have noticed that there is a whole... This is like a magic trick. That didn't come out the other side. There we go. So that comes out of there. That one goes in. Let's see if it goes better that way. No, it would be that way, wouldn't it? Because the other one's in that way. Yeah, that way. Because it's actually shaped so that the blade goes in the right way. And it's not... Let's cheat and look. Let's do it with the door open. Ah! I've stabbed myself. I did actually, ow. Okay, that's now in there. And it closes. Ah, excellent. So that is him. Will he stand? Yes, he will. Which is... that actually looks really cool. Like that. I was a little nervous with this one because I was looking at some of the pictures thinking it looks a bit... The Frankenstein was so detailed. This seems a lot less detailed, but no, once you get it in hand, you know, like the little stitches and things like that, and look, there's like little staples holding his head on, his back on, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Right, let me find the sword holding hands. Right, so that's those, and the flames. I'm wondering is there a place to attach? No, I was just looking to see if there's a place to attach the shovels and things. I say those hands are the open hands. So let's see if we can very daintily. I'm going to do it over here because... Oh, there we go. Made me nervous. So yeah, so the hands swap like so. So that's the sword holding hand on that side. We'll do the same. You can't do it. Oh, they are really scary because they really do pop when you take them off. Plug that one in. There we go. Right, so now we have sword holding hands on. Take out his katanas. Now they're supposed to go. Right, I'm going to be careful because that feels a bit fragile. You know, when you just open his hand a little bit. There, right. That sits nicely. Yes, I would be careful of the swords. I do feel that they may be a little fragile. Interesting. Because he does seem to want to. He does stand well. You know, when you feel, you know, some figures you put them down and you feel like, oh, that's a bit rocky. But this one feels really, really good. So this goes on there like that. So you can have him with a flaming katana. I'm not supposed to use language like that, I know. There we go. Yeah. so he can threaten the monster with the flaming, because that's what Egor does, isn't it, in the film? I think, doesn't Egor get done in because he's threatening the monster with burning katanas? Well, not katanas, it's burning stick, but he's a lot bigger figure actually than the... Take those off. I'm going to put his... Whoops! I'm going to put his katanas away and put his other hands on. See if I can get this out. Oh, there we go. Like I say, they are quite firm at not wanting to come... Make sure I've got the hands the right way around. Out. Right. I'm going to do it over here because I scared myself doing that last one. Ah, there we go. I think mine will probably end up... It's going to take up a little bit, and I also think, listening to the rattling noise, yep, that's come off of its thing in the back. That has only got a little peg to sit on. Put the swords back in while I've got the back open, because then you can guide them, yeah, through the holes. There we go, that goes in there. And then it comes out again. Didn't want to go in, but then you don't want to stay in either. That one goes in really easy, but that one, I think it bumps into the... They bump into each other on the inside. You can see in there. So that's a nice idea. I like the idea of him having stuff in the back there. The bolt is a really nice effect. Articulation wise, tell you what, just move over there, Frankie. Let's do a quick articulation check. So head, not a lot of up, not a little bit down. Obviously swivel, and we'll turn a little bit left and right. Up, there is a joint in there, but it's very stiff at the minute. The elbow joint there does this bit, does seem to be wanting to get in the way of making it, this bit there and that bit there, go any further than that. So, but I'm sure we'll be happy with that. There doesn't feel to be any swivel or tilt or anything in that middle section. It's just one rubber piece. Obviously with the shells, not going to let it move. The legs, ball joints on the inside in there. You see that? You can see his ball joints. I keep getting them in. That's what she said. The, yeah. Articulation wise in that knee isn't great because of these pads as well. So it's not going to be the most manoeuvrable of figures. Leg, feet wise, up and down and a bit of tilt. But I think once you get it stood, and he's probably going to stand quite legs apart to keep him balanced, he does look quite cool. And he does look quite cool with the Frankenstein as well. Yeah, I like them. I think they're pretty cool looking figures. Yeah, so let's just do a quick height check. He comes in at just around 16.5 centimetres with his legs that way about. About 6.5 inches. I mean, you could stand him up a little bit more, but he's then going to become what feels like a little bit top heavy and stuff. So you are probably going to be better having him like that. That is definitely going to be a better pose for him. So, yeah. Oh! And he's heavy. He is definitely going to be a shelf destroyer. If this guy falls over, you're going to know about it. I had some Black Series throw themselves on the floor the other day. They need standing back up again, and I noticed this morning that two of the Ripleys had gone as well. I don't know why, but they had. So yeah, a little bit of chain in there as well, which does feel to be metal. Yeah, I think all in all, it is a really, really nice figure. So the eyes have it Staples in his nose. Told him, you were going to pick one, you should have picked a better one. I've done that joke once already, I know. Yeah, so yeah, generally a nice figure. And it is going to look great with the other Universal Monsters. I'm still not sure about whether the Invisible Man was maybe the best choice. I would rather have maybe have had a Dracula. But we get what we're given, and that's how it is, isn't it? Just out of interest, there is the spade. Nice amount of rust on it. There's a shovel. Like I say, you can probably put them in hands and things like that. Yeah, a nice figure. Very nice figure. Very nice couple. There we go. So, if you are new to the channel and you are blown away by how cool this channel is, then please hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe buttons down there. There is also a thank you button down there as well. Anything that you want to donate will be gladly received. All helps the channel. These things cost me money. It all helps, yeah? So yeah, thanks guys. It's great that so many have watched. It would be great if this could get me maybe a few more subscribers. Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all have a great night. And me and Half Price over here, we will see you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.